Maybe you've been wondering, how do I price my program? I've got heaps of value, but I don't know how to get it out to the world. Well, you are in the perfect place. My name is Marianne DeNovellis. This is the 6-Figure Mastermind. Make sure you check in this video because we're going to go level by level by level on how to price out exactly your programs. Hey, Marianne DeNovellis here with how to price your products and your programs. Now, this is a really interesting topic to discuss because there's such a range of possibilities. And you're going to grow from one program to the next program to the next program. You're constantly learning, you're constantly growing, and the value of your products and programs are constantly growing as well. So let's get started. First things first. You need to be able to create a way for everyone to play. Now, we talked on one of our other videos about finding your target market and how important it is to be able to know exactly who your market's for. It's not for everyone, it's for a select group of people. And so when I say you need to create a way for everyone to play with you, it means you need to have a system for getting one person to the next level and to the next level and to the next level. The first level is the freemium level. In the freemium level, it's just like what it sounds. It's the free level where people get to come experience you, possibly for the first time, possibly for repeat times. It's a way for you to get in front of as many people as possible. So your freemium level will often look like a Facebook post, a video, a YouTube channel, something that is no cost to the person investing in you to try you on for the first time. You got to try it before you buy it. So you've got to figure out a way to get in front of people. Let's get some examples. Some examples of a freemium model are a blog. A blog is a free way for someone to find out about you and what you have to offer. It's a great way for them to get a peek into your world and how you show up in any given circumstance. Another great freemium model is a Facebook profile. And you can use your Facebook profile as an independent profile, or you can couple it together with a Facebook fan page. This is a great way for you to add value upon value to the world. And what you're really doing is creating cosmic debt. When I say cosmic debt, here's what I mean. You're putting so much value out into the world through your posts and through your media that you are going to get value in return, because value follows value. Another freemium model is to create a video series. You can do a vlog or a YouTube channel. This is free for the person watching you because they want to be able to see your face. You want to become a recognized figurehead in your industry. So get in front of as many people as possible in your freemium model by delivering value. And I'm going to invite you to do something that's not very popular in the industry. Well, I'm going to invite you to hold nothing back. Give all you've got. I've watched master mentors, public speakers, trainers, facilitators. They will give all of the value of their program that they possibly can in the time that they have on stage or on the computer. They will deliver all of their secrets. They'll teach all of their lessons, and they'll give it away at a free level for the audience to take advantage of. Now, the reason that people don't do that is probably like you'd expect. Well, Marianne, if I give it all away at the free level, what are people going to invest in when they want to work with me at a higher level? There's this special magic thing that happens when you give away all your value. You're constantly in flow. That means that when you're giving, you're also receiving. When you give away something for free, you receive these free downloads so that you get more and better information built upon what you're already teaching. The more of you that people can have, the more time that people can spend with you, the more likely they are to buy. The next level up from freemium is the 2-figure model. And when I say 2 figures, I mean 2 figures, anything under $99. And some examples of a 2-figure model could be your book or a CD that you've recorded. Now, I'm not an author, Marianne. How do I do a book? I haven't recorded a CD. I don't have a sound booth. I don't have a studio. Wrong. You've got one. You know what you have? You've got your car and you've got your phone. Use your phone in your car to record a very cool recording. Teach a topic, teach a lesson, create a 2-minute recording, create a half-hour recording, create a 50-minute recording on a specific topic that you're an expert in. And feel free to claim that expertise. If you've lived through something or you've experienced something and you've become a master of it, Claim your expertise in that area. When you have the freemium model, you can get in front of as many people as possible and multiply your time. When you multiply your time, that means if I have 5,000 friends on Facebook and I make a 1-minute video, on all of my friends watch it, that's 5,000 minutes that I'm online that only took me 1 minute to create. That's the freemium model. The 2-figure model is very much the same thing, except you're charging now for your product. You've got a book that you can give to someone. It's a tangible item. Maybe they have a monthly subscription with you. Maybe you give a newsletter out once a week to everyone who subscribes to your newsletter. A tangible model is a 2-figure model where people can play with you on that level. The next level up is the 3-figure model. This is anything that's less than $9.99, anything that's more than 2 figures and less than 1,000. On this 3-figure model, again, you're going to want to have something you can hand to a person. Now, when people graduate from your freemium model and they go to your 2-figure model, you're not going to have everyone from this level come play at this level. The same is true for your 3-figure model. Everyone that played at this level is not going to come up and play at this level, but some will, and they want to know how to play with you at a higher level. Maybe it would look like a group teaching opportunity. Maybe it's a seminar ticket that you sell for a specific seminar that either you're attending or that you're supporting. A 3-figure model says there's a higher level of commitment and we're going to spend more and more time together. I hope you're noticing the pattern here. The more free it is to the client, the less time they get one-on-one with you, because time is your most valuable resource. Time isn't something you can get back. You can get money back. You can always create more wealth. You can always create more of your car. You can always create more of your house. That's something that's rebuildable. But time is a resource that you can't get back, and that is why it is my most valuable resource. And the more time you spend with me, the more that you're going to invest. So let's move up from the 3-figure model to the 4-figure model. And again, every time we move up, it's fewer and fewer people, which means it's a higher dollar amount for you. When you're pricing your 4-figure model, this is where you're going to get into some one-on-one work. When people get to spend some one-on-one time with you in the same room, sharing your thoughts, your ideas, and your time. Now, again, this is for a lot of services that we use. So when you're a mentor in the mentoring arena and your business is service-based rather than product-based, it works the same way. When your service gives a lot of freemium version, it's a very little expense to you and free to them. And as you get closer and closer and closer to those higher level items, you're going to invest more of your time and more of your energy. And the same thing with a product. The more problems your product can solve, the higher you can price it. And you can follow that same pattern as high a dollar amount as you want to go. Now, I want to talk about specific pricing for a minute. Let's get really real here for a minute. Let's say that you have a business that has a product where a customer can invest $5,000 to work one-on-one with you once a week for 3 months. And that's a one-on-one, once a week commitment. So that's about 4.3 hours a month if you're doing once a week for an hour long. That's a $5,000 commitment. This is beyond per session work. So if you're working per session, you're going to trade that in for working per program. When you're pricing per program, there's a really important part of your integrity that's going to come into play here. You cannot charge more than you have been willing to pay for a program, or more than you actually have paid for a program. So if you're wanting to bring in a $5,000 client, but you have not invested at least $5,000 in doing the work that you're selling, you are out of integrity. You can't sell that product or service for $5,000 unless you have paid $5,000 for something along those lines, for a product or service that's similar. So we're getting down to nuts and bolts here. You need to make sure that your product and service pricing is within not only what people are willing to pay, competitively priced, but also it needs to be in integrity with what you're doing as a mentor. If you're asking someone to invest in you, you need to have invested in yourself first. Now, how to price your product or program comes a lot down to market trends. It's a really good idea to do some shopping around. See others that have similar products to what you offer. Investigate others that have similar programs to you, especially in your area. Knowing your demographic is a really key part of this. Knowing what people have been paying and are willing to pay in your area is a very key part of this. Now, I want to start with the very, very basics of this because there's a key fundamental principle that if you miss, you won't make any sales whatsoever. When you start out as a mentor, when you start out as a service provider, when you start out as a problem solver and a solutions provider, and you're providing products or services for people, you're going to find that there's an entry level where you get to offer things for free. Maybe this could be samples, maybe this could be your time, maybe on your freemium model, you're going to have pro bono clients. When we say pro bono clients, these are clients that are not paying you the full price of your program, but that are investing in you with their time. You're also getting a return on the investment because now you're collecting testimonials for your product or service. When I started listing products on Amazon, I listed them at cost because I knew I needed reviews. When I started practicing as a mentor, I would take pro bono clients under my wing as much as I could so that I could gain the experience as a mentor and learn what it meant to be a mentor. And when the time comes, you're going to find that you outgrow the pro bono area. So take example of the products that I sell on Amazon. I sell a variety of products on Amazon, and when I outgrow the freemium model, I knew it because I was starting to feel like, oh, I really need to start charging money for this because this is becoming increasingly valuable for me. It's taking my time and fulfillment, it's taking my time here, and I'm having too many free clients. Now, when you get to too many free clients, then you start to move into the 2-figure phase, into the 3-figure phase, in the 4-figure phase, and the 5-figure phase. And when you move from one phase to a next, what you'll need to do is stay in that phase. So once you move from too many freemium clients, you're going to move to the 2 or 3-figure phase. And once you find their time is being underutilized and overtaxed, you're going to move into the next phase of raising your prices so that the supply and demand is evenly met and so that you're not tapped out. So how to price your product and program comes largely down to what you're willing to invest in yourself and what the market says is a good price for your product or service. Just keep in mind, when you start low, tap yourself out there. You can't jump to the 10th rung of the ladder without having stepped on the second one. So make sure that your progress is incremental, line upon line, so you're growing out before it's imploding on you. That way you'll have the most success in pricing your products. You've got the outline and the blueprint for now how to price your products and programs. But I want to hear from you, so leave some Q&A down below. I'll get back to you, hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you tomorrow.